He was right. Mr. Yamashiro smiled a lot and was easygoing, but he was neutral to a fault. He never responded strongly to people's opinions, almost to the point of utter indifference. For him to laugh hard, he must have been taken by surprise, like victims on prank TV shows.
ま、どうやって笑わせたかは後回しだ。どうも敵さん、本気で攻めてきてるみたいだからな。仲良し時間は終わりにして、本題に入ろうぜ。
そうですね。この中の誰が A なのか、犯人探しを始めましょう。
Oh, so now we're gonna start suspecting people?
I don't think anybody wanted to hear that, but we all knew it needed to happen. Alright, now everybody split up in your pairs and go investigate the crime scenes.
Yes. Yeah, there we go. That's a good
And then
idea.
we'll meet up in like
A
4
day.
hours or
Yeah, well, yeah, we don't have
something
that much time.
to go have
A
a
trial.
fucking trial. And there's no way around it anymore. Someone here intentionally made both Mr. Tokitsu and Mr. Yamashiro laugh. Someone here also intentionally made Mei laugh.
Well, yes, and Kinomi.
No,
Actually, no, he did that himself, didn't
Kinomi
he?
was just an idiot.
Right.
Mei, on the other hand, Mei was intentionally murdered. So far, the only person among this group we know to have intentionally tried to kill somebody was Alice.
Yeah, that's true.
In Tokitsu's case, they even used explosive. Wait.
ごめん、今更だけど、時津さんの死因ってもしかして。
うん。パンに殺されたんだろうね。
What?
What?
トッキーらしいわ。この世に小麦粉がなければ、僕は前衛美術で世界を救っていたとか、
What?
よくこぼしていたもの。
I think they're still talking about the flour or explosion.
Yeah, it must
but,
be the
like,
flour thing.
That's not bread.
Wow.
Flour is not bread. Bread is made from flour with other shit, but flour itself is not bread.
But there's actually flour missing from the kitchen still? That's weird.
Tsukiji scratched his head apologetically. He looked frustrated with himself for thinking so much about the time of death and the identity of the killer.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else is taking it that seriously.
Guess he did have a more sensitive side.
犯人探しなんてするまでもないと思いますが、
True?
これがプロイキッシャーによる犯行なら、第一容疑者はクオンジ・アリス、第二容疑者
Followed
は
by
青
you
崎直子、
degenerates.
第三容疑者はメイリデル・アーシェロット。
Well, if a ploy is involved, it's one of the mages.
Right, yes. Makes
彼女
sense.
たちをここで笑わせてしまえば解決です。脇腹をえぐるなり、足の裏をそぐなりすれば、人間は笑います。物理的に。ゆいちゃん、ちょっと落ち着いて。冷静になりましょうみんな。喧嘩は良くないわ。犯人の思うツボよ、きっと。もっとミステリ的に考えましょう。まずはアリバイ検証とか、ほら、物理的に穏やかな方向で。
Okay, gotta check everyone's Alibis.
Yes.
律香に賛成です。ゆいかくんもそれは最後の手段として取っておいてくださいね。築地くんやくまりさんが同席しているんですから。
Yeah, he actually said Kumari by name there.
And Tsukiji.
Oh, yeah. Did he actually just mention them? Or?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I wonder if he said innocent students or if he just called out their names and pointed out.
アリバイ検証はちょっと待ってもらえますか。その前にスイーツハーツだっけか。そいつの特徴を詳しく聞きたいんですけど。クオンジ、知ってることを話してくれ。ルールがどうたら以前に、そいつがどういう形なのか。俺？
そうね。肝心なことを説明していなかったわ。スイーツハーツは卵型のプディングよ。王冠を逆さにしてゆで卵を乗せたような形。
Okay.
Boiled egg on top of an upside down crown. Okay.
Oh.
斬新ね。プリンに殺されるミステリとか今まで聞いたこともなかったわ。
Well.
バカなの？バカしかいないの？
I mean, kind of.
No, you're surrounded by non-magi.
Well, that too.
それは発動する前の形よ。スイーツハーツは自分を食べた相手にそ
Oh.
っくりそのまま擬態するの。
So if somebody ate the wrong pudding, they have an evil doppelganger running around?
Well, that should make this fairly easy. Just find the person who there's two of.
Yeah.
というか、スイーツハーツを食べちゃった時点で
Oh.
食べた人間、これが使用者ね。使用者は卵の中に閉じ
So
込
there
められ
aren't
て、
two people
外
running
には
around.
スイーツハーツが擬態した使
So
用
it
者
could be
が
that
現れ
missing
る。
guest then. Or it could be Mr. Tokitsu himself. Yeah, it's possible the body was the other guest.
活動を始めたスイーツハーツは人間の形をしているってこと。
理屈も道理もあえて聞かないが、要は本物と偽物が入れ替わるんだな。
Emergency meeting, emergency meeting.
電
Yeah.
源は撤回してあげる。飛び丸だけは去る以上ね。そう、スイーツハーツは使用者に化けるプロイなの。それも完全によ。何しろ起動してしまったら、スイーツハーツすら自分が犯人だとは思っ
Doesn't
ていない
even
んだもの。
Wow.
Well, there is exactly one person at this party who is completely above suspicion.
Who's that?
May.
Oh, because she showed up too late.
She wasn't supposed to be here. She showed up after, presumably after Tokitsu was already dead.
Right. Yeah.
And we've known where she's been the entire time she's been here.
Yeah, consider she showed up in a helicopter and all that.
Right. She's the only person that
Probably.
that has like absolutely no way they could have done it apart from some real bullshit.
Right. Yeah.
完全に化けるってそういうことでしょ。犯人と思わしきやつをどんなに詰問しても拷問しても、それがスイーツハーツだっていう客観的かつ絶対的な
Right.
証拠
Because
がな
they
いと正体は
genuinely,
暴けない。
absolutely do not know they are the doppelganger. You couldn't even torture it out of
使
them.
用者は証拠を突きつけられて、ようやく自分がスイーツハーツだって気がつくのよ。
あー、何そのロジックパズル。
Okay, I don't think she's laughing, but
たまんないです。正直もうたまんないです。
一流のスパイはまず自分はスパイではないと自己暗示をかけると言いますが、厄介ですね。
I mean, it really looks like Ritsuka should be blowing up any second now,
Yeah.
but I
そ
guess
れ
she's
はおかしい。
controlling herself.
犯人は明確に笑わせに来ているのでしょ。それで自覚がないというのはどう思う？
スイーツハーツとスイーツハーツが代行している人間は
Oh,
オンオフで切り替わるの。
well, it's not. So the human isn't trapped.
普段は代行している人間そのものだけど、ルール実行可能な条件になると、その時だけスイーツハーツの人格に切り替わる。もちろん代行している人間の時の人格にはスイーツハーツを起動した時の記憶は消失しているわ。
What kind of setup was this? So, we were dealing with a formless butcher, a murderer with no ill intent. That meant the murderer could be anyone. Even me.
Because you wouldn't know.
It could be anyone except May.
Well, do you remember eating a pudding in this house, say a day ago?
Any one of us could be sweethearts.
みんな落ち着いて、冷静になりましょう。楽しいからって騒いだり喧嘩したり、もう我慢できない私は家に帰るぞとか叫んで飛び出していったりしちゃダメよ。絶対死ぬから。
私としてはまずあなたに冷
Yeah,
静
I'd
に
say
なっ
you're
てほし
yelling
い
more
の
than
ですが、
anybody.
ダメ、冷静になんてなれない。お願い、夢でも覚めないで。盛り上げるためにみんなあと半分ぐらい殺されて、そして当然最後に生き残るのは
Yeah.
Kidney punch.
そこまでのとんでもプロイとは思わなかったわ。これは真面目にアリバイ検証するしかなさそうね。
そうだな。誰がスイーツハーツかは判明しないが、誰なら2人を殺せたかは見えてくるかもしれねえ。それぞれ この一日の行動を証言しよう。もし自分の記憶と違ったところがあったら容赦なく指摘してくれ。それじゃまずは俺からだな。
Hold on, before we get into this, I need to know what the Igiari button is,
Oh, yeah.
and I need to know how to fire my truth gun.
Ah, I see.
Although evidently Danganronpa 2's like one of its things is mind snowboarding.
What?
Yeah, there's like a snowboarding mini game you have to do to get to answers or
Oh
whatever.
my
Yeah,
God.
it's like crazy.
Yeah, they certainly are creative.
Yeah. No one objected to Tsukiji's initiative. If he didn't want to go first, he'd look suspicious.
俺は午前10時にベオと木の実、時津のじいさんと久遠寺
You
邸
all
に
showed
到
up
着した。
together at 10 in the morning, huh?
Yurihiko.
Uh,
Who?
that name came up earlier. I forgot who that is.
Who's Yurihiko?
俺たちは久遠寺に挨拶した後、それぞれ与えられた客室で休憩。11時には今に再集合し、昼食をとった。
Yurihiko?
Yeah.
Oh, Tokitsu.
Oh.
That's his first name. Okay, so you showed up with Mr. Tokitsu.
そうだな。確かその辺りで時津のじいさんはいなくなってたな。午後になって青崎、
Around
山
11
城、
after
熊
you
木が
went
到
to
着。
your rooms.
夕方になってリデルが呼ばれもしないのに乱入。何度かトイレで席を立ったが、基本的には居間とサンルームで過ごしていた。俺が居間にいた間、常に姿があったのは久遠寺だけだ。
Right, she's pretty accounted for.
私は午前中は街で買い物をして、そのまま昼過ぎにクマリと合流。なぜか山城先生もいたわ。
For some reason, yeah.
3人で洋館に到着したのが2時過ぎ。今で飛び丸たちに挨拶して、あとは今とサンルームを行ったり来たりだったかな。ご不条で何度か席を立ったけど、一度もトッキーとは顔を合わせていないわ。
Didn't you come retrieve us from our room at one point as well? Or no, we happened to see you on the way out of the room.
Yeah, that's true. We
Doing
saw her in the hallway.
something kind of sus on
She
the
was-
second floor.
Yeah, she led us to the drawing room. Although that might have been on the way back from the
僕も
bathroom.
する
I
の
don't know.
いいけどみんなと変わらないよ。3連休だったので昨日はトビーの家で寝泊まりしてあげてたよ。ボスケも一緒だったんでうるさいことこの上なかった
You
で
guys
す。
had a sleepover?
What the hell happened over the summer?
Damn.
で朝になってから3人で一緒に公園まで行ってじいさんと合流してロールスロイスでここの門に到着。
Jesus Christ, Tokitsu.
He's even learned to appreciate cars.
10時にはアリスに挨拶してあとはずっとゴロゴロしてました。
I...
Whoa. Okay, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so,
At least we can point it out.
Tsukiji was absolutely... we have no reason to doubt that.
Not at the moment.
Bayo... okay, that's not relevant.
It's Aozaki's story that's a little odd because she led
Yeah.
us to the drawing room.
Yeah, it's definitely her. Like, that's not a question.
But it's only her, right? Because there are options for her and somebody else.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody else's stories are off base here.
Yeah, I'm just... It's just an interesting option to let us pick multiple people.
And I like so here's something that's kind of interesting. The only way to claim that Bayo's story doesn't line up is to pair him with someone else.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Huh.
Which is fascinating in its way. Because Bayo, apparently, by himself, is without suspicion.
I guess.
It's
yeah.
just he's annoying.
Unless you think there's something weird about him and Tsukiji together, maybe.
But that would be the only...
Yeah, the only way.
Because they came together and have
Right.
essentially been together the whole time since.
Pretty much.
According to both of their narratives, except for Tsukiji that said he went to the bathroom a couple times. Now, he did also say that in the time that they, like, since they got there, Alice was the only one who never left the parlor.
That's true.
And Bayo did just say that Bayo had never left the parlor either. Like, he said, I got here and said hi to Alice and then have been here ever since.
Yeah, that is true.
But that's not nearly as much of a write-off as
Aozaki not being in the drawing room, like she said.
yeah, like that
feels a little more important to me.
yeah.
So let's go with that one.
ほとんど屋敷にいたんだけど、パーティーの準備が忙しくて、あまりみんなと話していないな。
Weren't you outside
誰
clearing
かさん
grass
と
and
誰か
stuff?
さんが手伝ってくれないから。
Well,
それはともかくとして、基本的には今にいたよ。
were you?
買い出しとか庭の手入れもしたけど、あれは午後だったかな。
You were like
夕
the
方になっ
last
て部屋に
person to
戻
get
った
back
ら
to the mansion.
時津さんが大変なことに。